A money market fund that launched just last year, that is 2024, is already outperforming big players in the market. That's right. ArvoCap just landed with a splash, proving that even newcomers, they can set pace in this financial world. So, what's their secrets and how are they able to deliver such high returns? And from the reviews that I've seen and also from my personal experience, they are keeping the investors very happy with their top tier customer service. Now, the question is ArvoCap regulated and are they playing by the rules? And where do they invest your money to give such good returns, even better than some of the OGs in the market? Let us break down ArvoCap performance, fund size, investment strategy, and whether it is safe for you to invest in this money market fund and take advantage of the good returns that they are offering. We all know that the current interest rates for money market funds continue going down, and we have already discussed alternatives to make sure that you are maximizing your returns. And here is a video where we discussed about special funds, so make sure that you watch that video. I will leave the link at the end of this video as well as in the description box. With these other funds, you can still maximize your returns even when the rates for treasury bills, treasury bonds, and money market funds continue going down. But we need to keep in mind that we still need money market funds because they offer things like liquidity, and you are able to top up any amount you have starting from as low as 100 Kenya shillings. And that's why we'll keep reviewing different money market funds to help you compare them and pick the best one for your needs. A money market fund is a very smart way to park your money while you're building towards bigger investments, meaning that you can put your emergency fund there, and it can also act as a temporary holding spot while you're exploring other investment options, or even use it as a stepping stone before you find the right investment with better returns. The fact that money market funds do not offer sky-high returns should not stop you from getting started. Make sure that you start where you are with what you have, and then you can accumulate from there, so that when the right opportunity comes along, you are able to seize it, or you are ready to seize it, because opportunities, they don't wait for you to get ready. You have to be ready when they come. Remember the saying that goes, you can't start building a boat when the flood comes. You have to prepare while the waters are still calm. So this is your time to prepare before you get to that bigger investment, or when that bigger investment opportunity comes along, you will be ready to seize it, all right? Now, to ArvoCap Money Market Fund, the first thing that you look at when you want to invest is interest rates, and that's what we are going to cover first. The current interest rate for ArvoCap Money Market Fund is 13.14% as at March 24th, 2025, and these are effective annual yield, meaning that they have deducted management fee, but it's gross of withholding tax, okay? The second thing that we look at when we want to invest is how safe a fund is, and safety in a money market fund is determined by two things. Number one, if the fund and the fund managers are regulated by Capital Market Authority and if they follow the rules as per the CMA. Number two is the asset allocation or the diversification of the fund, because this is what makes money market fund low risk investments, and it makes sure that they are able to preserve your capital, okay? So the fund manager for ArvoCap Money Market Fund is ArvoCap Asset Management, and both the fund and the fund managers, I can confirm this, they are licensed and regulated by Capital Market Authority, and you can see here they have been listed in the CMA website in the list of fund managers as well as the list of approved collective investment schemes, okay? The next important thing that you're going to look at is whether they follow the rules. And according to CMA, the requirement says that the fund should have a fund manager, a custodian, and a trustee. So following this, the custodian for ArvoCap Money Market Fund are NCBA Bank PLC, and their trustees are NCBA trustees. Although this is very uncommon for a fund manager to have the same entity as the trustee and as a custodian, I confirm that the laws allows the fund to have the same entity as a custodian and a trustee. I also went through the regulation, and it doesn't say that the trustee and the custodian should be separate entities. Although from a personal point of view, I think this should be different companies to prevent conflict of interest, but that's just my opinion. And I feel this way because I know the role of a custodian is to hold the investor's money, while the role of a trustee is to make sure that the rules are followed. And if this is the same entity, they might have some conflict of interest, but again, the law does not prohibit this. That being said, I think the one thing that I'm really looking forward for is their annual report, audited report, because this is, we are going to get an external point of view, because auditors, the law clearly says or clearly states that they should be independent of trustees, board of directors, fund managers, as well as and independent from the custodian. So that I'm really looking forward for that, and I will keep you updated on that. Okay. The next thing we are going to look at is the people behind this fund, but we can't talk about the people before understanding the company itself. So the ArvoCap Asset Management Company was founded in 2023, and in May 2024, they were licensed by the Capital Market Authority. After that, they launched the unit trust in June 2024, and get this, in less than 1 year, they have been able to reach 1 billion market asset under management, and growing, guys. Based on how much people are talking about this money market fund and other assets in the same company, I think this will be growing bigger and bigger by the day. So this fund is under management of 6 individuals. That is Monica Moniki, who is the CEO, Wilson Mariari, who is the Chief Investment Officer, Priyanka Shah, who is the Chief Operating Officer, and Atul Shah. And these 4, they are the co-founders of ArvoCap Asset Management. And in addition to this, they also have their chairman of the board, who is Dr. David Mutonga, and an executive director, who is Susan Mukora. Next, we are going to look at their asset allocation, and remember, the CMA regulations requires the fund to be diversified. So here you can see ArvoCap have diversified their money market fund into 3 different things, or 3 different assets. And number 1, you have government securities, which takes up to 18.39%. Then we have term and call deposits, which takes up to 80.16% of the assets. And then we have cash, which takes up to 1.45%. And from this, you can see that their biggest holding is the terms and call deposits. And I would like to take a minute to explain this. So term deposits are fixed term investments where money is deposited for a specific period of time, ranging from a few days to several months or even years, and the interest rate is usually fixed, and the funds cannot be withdrawn before the maturity date without incurring penalties. Okay, and then the call deposits are more flexible than term deposits. They allow investors to withdraw their funds on a short notice, often without penalties, but the interest rate for a call deposit are typically lower than those of a term deposit due to their liquidity. Again, as we said, with large amount of money, you can go to a bank and negotiate rates. Look at this right here. This is from Stanbic Bank, and get this is for a personal account. If they can be able to give a personal account an option to negotiate for the rates, imagine what they give the asset managers, because asset manager, they are able to bring bigger numbers, and they can even negotiate for better returns. I know money talks, and big numbers, they command the room. There is surely an undeniable power in numbers, and the larger they grow, the louder they speak. So I am here asking myself, why do we take too long to learn this? Why do we take too long to start investing to get to such places? Then when we become older, we start thinking that it's too late to start. I know we are waiting for the perfect conditions. And let me burst your bubble. There are no perfect conditions, just habits built over time, and you can start with that 100 bob or what you have. Take advantage of these opportunities and you'll be happy you did. And let's stop stealing from ourselves. In this channel, I bring to you investment opportunities you can invest in with as low as 100 Kenya shillings. So there is nothing that is limiting you. And if you have watched 2 of my videos and maybe done some research here and there and you have not started, then you're failing yourself. And I will keep on saying this. Start where you are. Start with a money market fund that you are familiar with or you have seen in the market. So long as a money market fund is regulated by CMA, it's well regulated by CMA, then from there you can open an account. Later on you can do more research and you can move your money to a better money market fund or a better investment later on, but you need to start right now. And to illustrate to you on how much or what you have been missing out on, I want you to watch this video that I did on how to turn your 100 bob a day into 100,000 Kenya shillings. And if at all you have more than 100 Kenya shillings a day, you can use the same strategy to even raise 1 million Kenya shillings within a short period of time. Just replace the 100 bob with what you can afford and see the magic of consistency and the magic of compounding. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more investment opportunities, tips and reviews. And when you learn, make sure that you share with your family and also friends so that you empower others on your way up. If you don't, they will continue to depend on you and you won't have enough to invest or just maybe share because you care. Yeah. I really want us to grow our wealth strategically, and investment, I think, is the key to unlocking big opportunities and better investment opportunities. And sure, yes, they say money is not everything, but I believe that this is the tool that will make you or help you achieve the freedom to build the life that you really want. Okay, now enough of that. Let's go back to ArvoCap Money Market Fund, and now we are going to look at some of the features or key benefits of investing in ArvoCap Money Market Fund. All right, and as you can see here, and as we have said, this fund of inception was that June 2024, and then this is the headquarters are here in Kenya, and the currency is in Kenya shillings. This is a yield fund, meaning that you earn income or you earn interest from your investment. And the assets under management in this money market fund is 550 million Kenya shillings, and the minimum investment that you can do is 3,000 Kenya shillings. The minimum top up is 1,000 Kenya shillings, and you can top up anytime that you want, regular top ups anytime that you want. Then they have a management fee of 2%. Okay. It's also good to note that they have a 7-day lock-in period, and this is to make sure that you have actually invested your money before you withdraw. Meaning, after investing, you can't withdraw your money before 7 days are over. The other thing that you need to note with this money market fund, when you're withdrawing or when you are topping up your account, you need to fund your cash account first. So they have two accounts in their, for example, in their application. So what you need to do first is, for example, if you want to withdraw from your M-Pesa, you will withdraw from the money market fund account to your ArvoCap cash account, then withdraw to your M-Pesa account. And then to deposit, you do the same. You first send money to your cash account in the ArvoCap application, then you need to move your money now from the cash account to direct it to the fund that you want to invest in. So if you don't do the last part where you're moving now money from the application or the cash account to the fund that you want, then it means that you have not invested and you will not be earning anything from it. The next thing is you can withdraw your money either to M-Pesa or to a bank account, and when you're doing this, you get your money after 48 hours of request of withdrawals, and there are no charges to withdraw and there are no charges to deposit your money in this money market fund. This money market fund does monthly compounding, and you receive a statement at the end of each month. That being said, I want us to quickly look at how much you're going to be earning in 1 year with 100,000 Kenya shillings in ArvoCap Money Market Fund. And this is assuming we maintain the current interest rate, just to show you the power of compounding. And I think I will start including the monthly top up to show you the power of consistency and how much you can grow with the money market fund. But before we go to that, here is a historical record of this money market fund. So let me know in the comment section if you're an investor in this money market fund, how has been the experience, or maybe if I have left any important point on this, okay, on this money market fund, okay.